the Weekly What's Up. I'm Tori Nagel.
And I'm Jacob Clore, and these are your awkward moments.
This week's segment is centered around something very near and dear to Jacob and I's hearts: cross country, track and field, and just running in general. In high school, Jake and I both ran cross country and outdoor track in the spring. And weirdly enough, we were in the same conference of schools, so chances are we were at all the same meets. And I probably cheered on my teammates to pass Jacob, and vice versa for when you were watching the girls run.
Yeah, and you didn't know back then that you should have been cheering me on.
Yeah.
You should have been cheering hard. But besides that, I mean, we can't really fix the past, but she was wrong.
I know. So,
well, running is just kind of awkward in general, so for our viewers' pleasure, we are going to share some of the most awkward things that have happened to us while we have been running, and trust me, there are a lot, because running is just a very awkward activity in general.
indeed it is. And we are awkward people, so naturally we flock to it.
Woo!
Now, one of the worst running stories I have was I was at practice one day, and you know, people don't always hydrate properly, so when you're running, you're going to gather some spit in your mouth. And I was on the inside lane, right behind this kid named Mario, who decided to turn and essentially hocked a loogie, and the wind blew it right onto my face.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
You see, this is why when you are on a run and you need to do that, you look behind you, or you go like in the direction that, or you just wait for the wind not to blow. So, oh golly, that's just so awful. And then you're just like, how do I clean this up? Because I don't want to touch it. Like, and
I stopped running and I just like took my shirt and I was just like, thanks for that. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, you kind of should be.
Yeah. This was gross.
Oh, it was awful.
We don't want this to happen again.
Look before you spit, folks.
Yeah, please. For me, one of the most awkward things about running is encountering another walker or runner on the running trail, and waving or saying hi. Now, I tend to nowadays not acknowledge people because, not to be mean, but I kind of sound completely unhuman when I say hi. It's like a mix between this gasp and a growl. It's like, hi! So I sound like I need like medical attention. So, needless to say, it's unattractive. But then there's people who initiate the hello, you know, the extroverted, like, hi to everybody. And then I feel like I have to respond with that growl. It's kind of unfortunate. Did you ever run into that situation?
The worst problem is when you're not in shape at all,
Mm-hmm.
and you run by someone who is like clearly in their prime,
Yeah.
and they're just like on a comfortable jog, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm dying, and they're just like, oh hey, and I'm like, hey. Yes, I know I look wondrously attractive right now. This is going so
Yeah.
well.
Running is just quite the time to be social, isn't it? Ugh.
Yeah, but I mean, what's even worse though is when people notice that you're talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Because cross-country races are long. Like, depending on how fast you are, they can last anywhere between, like, 20 minutes, some people as long as 30. And I know everyone's, like, supposed to be in the competitive spirit, but, like, I would get bored. So I just kind of, like, hum or, like, mutter things under my breath as I ran, which definitely freaked out the people around me. And,
I send up silent prayer sometimes when I'm just like, Lord, please help me get through this run. Like, just help me like have the mental endurance to get through this. And I guess it mostly stays inside my mind, but I'm sure if I'm not really paying attention, it will like kind of, you know, come out of my mouth, the corner of my mouth or something like that. Just like, Lord, please help me. And then there's people that are like, is he possessed? Like, what's going on?
yeah, just, ugh.
Well, I think that this next result of running is easily one of the most uncomfortable and grossest: dry heaving. When you are so tired and your stomach is bouncing all over the place and there's nothing in there, and you let out this like ungodly noise, and spectators, especially in this situation, are very concerned because they're like, they want to help you, or they're just like, I don't know what to do. And there was this one time I was running a race, I think it was my freshman year of high school, where I was towards the end of the race. It was like the last maybe 0.1 or 0.2, and I started to dry heave, and I was just like, no, I'm going to run. I'm going to get like just run really fast. I'm going to PR. I think I did end up PRing, but which is getting your personal record. But it was, needless to say, a little embarrassing.
That was a beautiful story of you persevering, but I appreciated it.
We should make it into a feature film.
Now, one of the most painful things that happened to me on a run was not at all injury related, or just the fact that I was running, which is already painful in and of itself. I swallowed a fly on accident in the middle of a race. And unfortunately, you cannot make this stuff up.
Yeah.
But you know, when you're heaving pretty hard, you're running, you're doing the thing, and then just you're outside, and insects happen, and literally like straight to the windpipe. I was just like, and of course, you know, people were around me, which totally helped. And what also helps is now that sound is on tape for everyone to enjoy.
Well, it's funny because a lot of these stories, like, you can't have an awkward moment by yourself. Like, it's possible, but it's like it makes it even worse when there are other people around you. And then there's races like this where there are a lot of spectators. I know, like, during the summertime, I hate it when, like, the gnats come out and they, like, all fly into your face and into your eye, and you're just like, it's just the worst. Well, finally, a runner has to use a lot of breath, especially if you're me. And some people can cover up this fact by breathing rather quietly. I envy you people. But then you have people like me who sound like they are choking on air. The ones who breathe in and out so heavily, they sound like they're in the middle of an asthma attack. I once was on a group run with a group of people from tech, and one of the guys in the group turned to me and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I'm fine, and this is just how I sound, but it sounds like I'm about to die." And running you shouldn't do activities that make you sound like you want to die, but I do them anyway.
See, this is why I have not ran in years. While Jake is like, I'm gonna train for like a marathon, it's gonna be great. I'm over here like, I really like my bed and Netflix.
Yeah. Well, sometimes working on the last goals.
Well, that wraps up our awkward moments about heavy cardio for this week.
But stay tuned, because when we come back, we will have Rachel Anderson and Mary Desmond with Girls vs. Food.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Was it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Welcome back to the Weekly What's Up. I'm Mary Desmond.
And I'm Rachel Anderson, and
this is Girls vs. Food.
For the past few weeks, we've made comfort food, so this week we decided to make something a little healthier.
That's right, everybody. We're making cauliflower pizza crust. What's up?
I mean, who doesn't love pizza? And by using cauliflower instead of dough, you don't have to feel as bad about eating it for, like, every other meal.
Yeah, and, like, my roommate is, like, gluten intolerant, and I'm pretty sure, like, she could eat this, I think. I don't know all about all the restrictions.
Yeah, we didn't put
Jalen,
anything-
this is for you. If you're watching this, like, this is for you. Anyway, all the recipe calls for is some cauliflower and some cheese plus some spices, which you probably already have in your cabinet just sitting around collecting dust. And, like, you can put all sorts of toppings if you want on it. We just put cheese, but, like, you can put, like, meat stuff or, like, sauce stuff or pizza, any pizza stuff.
We should have done, like, chicken pesto or, like, an Alfredo or something. See, like, now that we've done this, that sounds fantastic.
That sounds so good.
So watch this video to see us make a basic cheese cauliflower crust pizza.
I think we're just about ready to build the perfect pizza. Pizza! P-I-Z-Z-A. Pizza! Did I happen to say I want pizza? Spell it out for me, homies. P-I-Z-Z-A. I want pizza! Pizza! Hey! Pizza pie! Pizza! P-I-Z-Z-A. Give me pizza! Watch it rise like a souffle. Give me pizza! Spell it out for me, homies. P-I-Z-Z-A. I want pizza! You think we should stop? No way! Put it in the pizza! Meatloaf! Put in the pizza! Pizza! Spell it out for me, homies. P-I-Z-Z-A. Give me pizza! Add some tacos. I want pizza! I want a pizza in my mouth, man. P-I-Z-Z-A. I want pizza! Pizza. Call us the queens of gourmet. I want pizza! Spell it out for me, homies. P-I-Z-Z-A. Give me pizza! How about a science question? How much does it weigh? I want pizza!
Okay, so
yeah.
there's our video, and we have it here.
We have it, and And like, look at it.
It's a little cold today, but I mean, I figured cold pizza's pretty
Yeah.
good. So, you know, cold
It
cauliflower pizza.
smells really good and tasty and cheesy.
It smells
And,
really
look at it. It looks like
vegetable-y.
real pizza. Look at this. This is amazing. Look at it.
Personal pizza. That's
Pizza.
healthy.
All right,
Cheers.
cheers. Yeah, it's so good.
Literally tastes just like regular pizza. Like,
Yeah.
kind of vegetable-y, like a little
Only
bit
a
of a
tad,
vegetable
though.
taste, but yeah.
It tastes like really good cheese bread. Like, you know, like, you used to get cheese bread from, like, what pizza place. It tastes like that. It's really good. I like it. It's
I
kind
do
of crispy.
too.
On
It'd
the
be
edges,
good with
it's sort of crispy and delicious.
it'd be good with other toppings, like we said. So.
Yeah.
But it's honestly just like regular pizza. So if you want, like I said, if you want to eat pizza for every other meal, like
good.
try cauliflower, and it's not hard at all. Like we had a bit of an issue with the blender because it said to like blend the cauliflower up in a food processor, and so we used a blender and broke a spatula.
Yeah.
But other than that,
There might be some plastic in this. There might be some spatula.
oh,
in
I
this.
did forget about that.
Who knows? Whatever. We're fine.
But it worked out well. Make sure you
It
grease
did.
the pan too because there's a little
Yeah,
sticky
true,
to
true.
it. But
Also, this probably make a really good like breakfast pizza. Like
True.
that'd be good. It'd be delicious.
you could do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I
It's
think
a little vegetable-y, but
Yeah.
all in all, it's pretty good.
I think it's I would definitely make this again. For sure.
I agree.
And it was really good hot too. Oh, show. Well, friends, that sums up this week's episode of Girls vs. Food. When we come back, we will have a new crazy concoction for you to try.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Welcome back to the weekly What's Up. I'm Alec Holcomb.
And I'm Jacob Flora, and these are your viral videos. I hope to bring this next video back into your consciousness because I think it is a classic. It comes from the classic Nickelodeon show Drake and Josh and features Josh calming down Crazy Steve during one of his manic episodes. Check it out.
Crazy Steve's gone berserk. Crazy Steve? Who else? Wait, it's Monday. You can't schedule Crazy Steve to work on a Monday. Monday's his bad day. Well, no one told me that. Cock-a-doodle-doo. The cow says boo. Cock-a-doodle-doo. The cow says boo. I better call the SWAT team. No. I got this. Gosh, don't stay back. Stay back. Hey, you wait my enchilada. No. Okay. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Sorry! Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I want to stop. I know, but Joshy's got you. All right. Now, once you go to the break room, drink a carton of milk. I promise. Well, hate to say it, but good work, Josh.
Why does that song calm him down?
No one knows. Better go make sure he drinks that milk.
This is one of those things I completely forgot about, and it's just it's gold. I love it. I forgot how genius that show was when I was a little kid. It was amazing. What do you think?
I love that video. I think I just kind of randomly thought about it yesterday, and then I was just like, I need to bestow this upon our viewing population because they've probably all forgotten too or haven't ever seen this before. And there will never be a more memorable line from that show than cock-a-doodle-doo, the cow says moo. It's too much. It warms my heart every time.
I liked how they sang she'll be coming around the mountain. Just very coming round.
Very delicately.
Try not to piss them off and go drink a whole gallon of milk.
Well, it's funny because then you have Mindy. I think her name is Mindy, Josh's girlfriend's character or ex-girlfriend. I can't remember where it in this.
No, they were rivals. And
Yeah,
whatever.
But I love how she just like runs out hysterically, and she's just like, "Crazy Steve's gone berserk," and they're like, "Crazy Steve, who else?" Too much.
It's great. Now, I'm not usually a huge fan of singing reality shows like American Idol or The Voice, but this man was recently blowing up the internet with his unusual look and cover of Whole Lotta Love by Led Zeppelin. Check it out.
Whoa!
Now I know you say an unusual look, but he's just a very heavily tatted man. So
yeah, I mean,
I've seen people like that on The Voice before, but I definitely see like his hair was a little, crazy and rockerish. But I just love how you had that one judge who was just like, "I'm feeling this," and he runs out and he starts like dancing.
Oh my
and,
God,
like,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was me when I started listening to this guy's voice. It's so similar, and I was listening to it and I was really jamming out. And I don't know, the reason why I found this video is because like on Facebook, you know how they like to like make a meaning behind videos. It's like, don't judge a book by its cover. And someone posted that, and I was like, I don't give a crap what he looks like. This guy's awesome, and I need him
Way to go.
Exactly.
I mean, it's funny how you see these this American music making such an impact over in Europe. So.
Well, yeah, it was. Is it Russian? It was Russian. So I think that's pretty cool.
Well, my friend just showed me this video yesterday, and I about died laughing listening to it. It is Darth Vader's theme from Star Wars in a major key, which is different from the key that it was originally in, and it completely changes the sound. Check it out.
It is officially springtime in the Death Star.
Yeah. Bam.
That's exactly what it is. Like, alright guys, let's go clean out our rooms.
Guys, it's time to go Easter egg hunting. Use the Force and find those Easter eggs. Oh my
Don't
gosh.
shoot him.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Okay, because I get that like Major Key changes the song a little bit, but I didn't realize that it changes this song in particular so much.
It sounds like something like a marching band would play. Some upbeat song about like triumph or the end of the war. We have won, instead of doom, destruction, death, Death Star.
I don't know what else to say about this. It's just one of those things that, pops up. You never really think about it, and then when it comes to your life, you're like, damn, I wish I thought of that before.
Yeah. And then it's funny because usually you get the Death Star theme in your head, but then you get this one stuck in your head. It's like da 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 da, and it's so happy.
All right, well that's all for Viral Videos this week.
Stay tuned because when we come back, we will have Kevin Stefani and Zayd Farah with TTG and the Basilisk.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome back to the Weekly What's Up. I'm Kevin Stefani.
I'm Zayd Farah, and you're watching TTG and the Basilisk.
As always, Zayd, start us off here. What do you got?
Some of the most amazing compilations of nature footage can be found in BBC's Natural History's Planet Earth collection. Enjoyable as it is, how much more enjoyable would it be if the narrator was high? Snoop Dogg gets this week's Decent Drew for expanding his Planet Earth clips, which have gone viral, with this week's launch of a new standalone segment he calls Planet Snoop. The segment comes after more than 60,000 people online signed a petition calling for Snoop to narrate the entire Planet Earth collection. His first entry features a Californian snake and a Californian squirrel fighting, while he hits a blunt and delivers his own unique style of input.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this just animals, or is there also a little bit of tree involved?
I'm sure he covers all sorts of botany as well. Also, the fauna of this place. Yeah.
That is his specialty.
You should, I mean, if you haven't seen the video, you should check it out.
What channel
It's
is it on?
so funny. Huh?
What channel is it on?
It's on YouTube
National
channel
Geographic?
Mary Jane, Mary M-E-R-R-Y.
So it's not even being broadcast on the air?
I'm not sure if they will broadcast it, but this might have been just a teaser, and the full clip might come out. But he launched at least the beginning of the show.
What a guy.
Yeah, what a guy. That's one way of putting it.
Yeah, absolutely. Snoop Dogg.
All right, give us yours, TTG.
Well, a 44-year-old Scottish man named Mohammed Abad is being celebrated today because he has finally lost his virginity. Before you laugh at him, when he was 6 years old, he was involved in a horrific car accident that severed his wee-wee, and he only has recently been fitted with a new bionic manhood. He lost his virginity to Charlotte Rose, escort and female sex activist, who heard about his plight and wanted to make a real difference in the world, and arranged to meet up with him. She is the real MVP, and that's why she's getting my Decent Drew for this week. Thoughts, Lee?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that story has
a little twist, you know?
Of sorts, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the guy, like, finally, you know?
Yeah, finally.
I
Wow,
like this
so
woman.
she's an escort and a sex activist. Talk about getting your work done, you know?
right.
She's making a really difference in what she believes in. You know?
And it's not like they just met up and then just, he paid her and stuff. She did it for free, and they met for a couple days before and talked and had fun, so.
Wow, that's like more legit than some of the,
Absolutely.
Anyways, hookups
Some of
that
the
have been going on here at Tech, you know?
Wow.
Anyways, okay, Kev, TTG, slap us across the face with your big old decently deficient.
Gladly, Zayd. We all know the comedian Cat Williams, famous for his movies and stand-up comedy. But recently, we saw a different side of Cat. He was playing in a soccer game with high schoolers. Why? I don't know.
That is a good question.
Yeah, why would he be doing that? When he got into an altercation with a 17-year-old boy. They were having a disagreement during the match, which continued after the match, resulting in Cat punching the kid in the face. Turns out the kid is an accomplished high school wrestler and took Cat Williams down and put him in a headlock. Getting owned in a fight is bad enough, but by a 17-year-old kid, after you provoked a fight by punching him, right after you got out of jail and were on parole, pathetic. Decently deficient, Cat Williams. Unbelievable.
No, that is unbelievable. I really want to know the backstory of that and how he got there, and also how they discovered him. You know, he's so short. It looks like he could blend in pretty easily.
Absolutely,
yeah. Although I guess his distinctive style, you know. You understand that?
I don't even know why he was in jail. Why was he in jail? Did you ever hear about that?
Probably like, I don't know. Who would bother to arrest this guy who can't even, succeed in picking a fight with?
He can't even sell movies anymore. What's?
Did he?
I don't know. I think he sold a couple. He had some stand-up comedies that were
stand-ups.
well liked at least.
No, that's crazy.
Okay, Zaid. I would say hit me right back with your decently deficient, but I'm honestly scared of the basilisk. So just please let me know.
As well you
calmly.
Yes. No. One man in Seattle spent an entire 24-hour period 80 feet in the air, securely nesting himself in a sequoia pine country. Trending under the hashtag man in tree, an unlikely likening between the crazy tree climber and Yukon Cornelius. He's from the show Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, also went viral. The man climbed down at the behest of local police, but not before tossing pine cones, branches, an apple, and mooning the officers who first responded. For his amusing, mildly impressive, it's 80 feet tall, and impish behavior, Yukon Cornelius Imposter has earned our limelight this week.
Wait, did you mean to put him in decently deficient and not decent Drew?
No, he's like hanging in a tree, like there are people around.
Right.
He's mooning officers.
Right?
Okay.
That's pretty awesome.
Pretty cool.
But
very indecent.
It's a little indecent, but I think that's pretty funny. What a guy. How did he climb all the way up
I
that
don't
tree
know.
just to do that?
And with an apple.
With an apple.
They don't grow on that tree.
No, they don't. He
Amazing.
had to think about that.
You can only be the great Voyager.
Only.
Cornelius.
It's the only way.
Anyways, let's see what we have this week for important, unimportant topics. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Yeah,
Pokemon.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, World Peace, like we can work at.
Right. You
as
can
a
work at
society.
that so hard.
But is the question then? There's like we can never have world peace then, and there are Pokemon.
No, it's that you just get world peace now, or Pokemon are real.
Gee, that of course Pokemon. That's
Right.
insane. Like it's our own fault that we haven't succeeded in.
I know.
Yeah.
And this way you can have your cake and eat it too, because you get your Pokemon, and then you get your world peace.
Well,
and then
can
you
we
get the
ever
Pokemon
really
cake.
have world peace if we're gonna fight our Pokemon, which we will, obviously?
What if the Pokemon took over being soldiers, and then they did all the fighting for us, and then humans attain world peace via Pokemon?
That's a good point. Yeah, can they actually die, or do they just faint?
I think they just go to the hospital, or the Poke Center.
What an effective hospital.
Right? How do they do that? They just put them in a little incubator and they get all bent.
And they have have you ever seen inside a Pokeball?
I've not. Have you seen inside Pokemon?
I mean, I've seen online depictions of it. And yeah, you should check them out.
Yeah.
They're super nice.
I should check that out.
Yeah.
Someone should invent one and invent Pokemon. Or pray for Pokemon.
Hey, we'll leave it up to science then.
Yeah.
On that note, let's end this week's episode.
Alright, seems about time. Have a good week, everyone. See you next time on TTG and the Basilisk.
We're good. You guys are good. Sit up a
Just
straight.
like-
Okay.
I was about to mimic you, and I was like, that's probably awkward. Okay.
Oh no, my game.
Oh, good, it's recording.
Okay.
Even better. What?
That's better.
It's too short.
We should just have this as
You guys are both so
underscore.
short. I don't think we're
As
short.
our underscore. Y'all. You ready?
Are you not ready? Oh.
Yeah, we're ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, Zaid. I would say slap me right back. We did. But when he got into an altercation with a 17-year-old boy, there's nowhere to go. Because I said but. Gladly, Zaid. We all know the comedian Cat Williams, but recently we saw a different side.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. Tried to make
Gladly, Zaid. We all know the comedian Cat Williams, but recently we saw a different side. I'm sorry. Tried to make